Uni's so tough though, and it's hard to make friends for some reason compared to high school. I'm gonna be for real. Half and half. I think you just gotta, and as much as it is like I could cop out and be like, oh my god, just go out and do stuff. Oh my god, just talk to people. Oh my god, like, because I can't sugarcoat that. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not for everybody, and I'm not gonna try and pretend that it's for fucking everybody. But at the same time, like, I can't tell you that that's not exactly it. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, the only way to make friends with people is to engage with people. You have to talk to people if you want to make friends with them. It's not like you can just silently say nothing or just watch someone from afar and then pray to God that they say something to you eventually. It just doesn't work like that. You have to strike up a rapport with somebody. You have to connect with a person in order to be like to create a friendship with somebody. And that's kind of just the nature of it. It's not it is hard, yes. Compared to high school, infinitely harder, but that's because you now have so much more freedom to just not do anything, and the onus then falls on you to make that effort. Like, and it's also realizing it's so hard. Yeah, it is hard. You can't joke about that because the like that is the reality of the situation. It is fucking hard to talk to people. You know what I mean? I didn't think I'd be streaming, period. I never thought that I'd be talking this much, let alone the fact that I'd ever even like record X, Y, and Z thing at all. I used to just not talk, period. You know what I mean? Like, it's never gonna be easy starting out, and it's never gonna be easy talking to people to begin with. But here I am now having to stream to you. Streaming to like this many people at one time, where I'm kind of just like, wow, I'm just talking out of my ass 90% of the time and just trying to have fun. And at the end of the day, if your intention is to simply just forge a connection and have fun, and you are genuine with that, then that will inherently lead to a pretty strong start to a friendship. You have to learn to connect, and that's not easy. It is hard. Yes, it is incredibly difficult, which is exactly why if you can really set aside the feeling of shame to just do it, it gets easier. Everything gets easier the more you do it. Your best performance will always be the average of all of your practice. You can always have those moments of 150%. You can always have those moments of 70%, whatever it might be. But if you are always trying 110% all the time and you can consistently get a 90%, that's all you need. That's all you need. Do you got advice on how to be more honest with your interests? I feel like that's what stops me the most. I think you just need to find ways to connect it with things that other people would understand. I think the one thing that stops people, so the one thing that I effectively here's the thing. If you can communicate, or so let's say you have technical knowledge that is like you are a solid 10 out of 10, you know fucking everything about this thing. But if you can only communicate at like a 2 out of 10, you will only ever be perceived at a 2 out of 10. You know what I mean? Show them your technical expertise, or you like show them the level of knowledge that you have in a way that connects with them. For example, like if I were to liken, and this is going to be a very like loose thing. I like competitive esports, right? I love competition. I love the idea of like sports science, like performance stuff, like what determines peak performance, right? And the way to somebody who plays like a competitive sport, but they don't play video games, that's just how I choose to liken it. I choose to liken it in the sense of hey, there are ranking systems. Hey, you are put against teams of similar level. Hey, there are ways to kind of determine like what is considered like what is a good player, right? Being able to slowly get them to understand on their terms and speak their language makes it infinitely easier for you to talk about your interest in a way that makes sense to them, and they will want to know more. That's your takeaway for today, I guess. So yeah. Me trying to explain VTubers in NBA terms to my coworkers and they actually understood it? Exactly.